12 minutes after 8, now on Bounce. Time for a little Southern Fried football with the man himself, Mark Packer, here to talk a little college football coming up this weekend. And good to have you with us here today.
It's always good being back. And, of course, I know that Christine is now no longer hanging with us because she's still nervous about what's coming tomorrow.
She is a little bit afraid, or at least she needs to be afraid, be very afraid. Okay, it is Georgia, South Carolina, Williams-Brice Stadium, Columbia tomorrow. What are you thinking here?
Well, here's the deal. First of all, it's good to have Ashley on the set today because 2 weeks ago, she and her Aggies were down in Columbia. They did so much damage afterwards, it took 2 weeks for everything to get situated. So Christine and her dogs can come rolling down to Columbia in 5 points this weekend and partake. Here's the thing I'd be worried about. Georgia struggles in Columbia. As a matter of fact, the last 4 times Georgia and South Carolina were both ranked, and they played in Columbia. Christine doesn't want to hear this. The Gamecocks are 4-0.
Ooh.
So for everybody who believes Georgia and Mr. Gurley are just going to roll and they're going to run the football and shove it right down their throat, I got news for you. The old ball coach, this is a game they really must win.
They've got to win.
They have to win. I mean, listen, they were the pick to win the SEC East. If they're going to get to Atlanta, this is a game South Carolina must win. It's as simple as that. And trends tell you that this could be a good night.
If they don't win, are they done for the season, basically?
I think they're in trouble. I mean, this is more than just losing a game. I mean, this is losing really a game and a half because Georgia gets the tiebreaker from that perspective. But the ball coach in South Carolina have really done a nice job against Georgia. They've won 3 of the last 4. And again, that trend in Columbia is pretty good when they're both ranked.
All right, we'll see what happens. Now, that's the marquee game. I mean, as far as a lot of folks are concerned, that's the only game. But we were talking a little bit. There are a few other games that are going to be of interest.
I mean, for Southern Fried football, Tennessee goes to Oklahoma. This is a cool thing. Now, it may not be fun tomorrow because Oklahoma will liable to run right out of the place. But here's the thing that really disrupts the whole situation. Tennessee, Rocky Top. You think of the great band, the theme, the fight song. They're not even taking their band to Norman.
No!
This is the SEC. We got more money than God for crying out loud.
Oh, my God.
We're not taking the band out to Norman.
This is almost criminal.
Terrible. We've got Kentucky and Florida. This guy, JoJo Kemp, the running back for Kentucky, says, you know what? We're going to go down there. We're going to win the game, and then we're going to rub their noses in it. Kentucky hasn't beaten Florida 27 straight games. They haven't won at Florida since 79. Might be a good idea just to keep quiet.
Just watch the talk.
Just go down there. In the ACC, you got Duke and Kansas. This would be awesome if Bill Self was taking on Mike Krzyzewski.
Yeah,
unfortunately, it's football.
Maybe they're going to use a basketball.
That would be nice. McKay's over there doing his thing with the Olympics and all that stuff. Listen, in the ACC this weekend, Virginia Tech, East Carolina is a game of note. Hokies coming off a big win against Ohio State last weekend. You got to make sure there's no letdown here. East Carolina can score. They gave the Gamecocks some trouble last week.
Boy, did they ever.
Games at Lane Stadium. Keep your eye on that. And, of course, all the folks at Clemson are worried about next week when they have to go down to Florida State. But South Carolina, Georgia is the game, not only nationwide, but obviously Southern Fried football.
Well, and my App State Mountaineers are not playing this weekend, but
can't lose.
The band is going to be playing during the halftime of the Panthers game on Sunday.
Well, hopefully, no. Remember last week with the Panthers game? The kicker comes out there at halftime, they're just pushing the band members around. I hope the App State guys bring pads.
They're going to be wearing pads.
At least get off the field when the Panthers are coming out to get some field goals or something.
We'll see what happens. All right, Mark Packer, Southern Fried Football. You can hear him on Sirius XM Radio. And
you got it.
Good to have you with us, Pac-Man. All right, stay with us. Let's see. 15 minutes after 8, we'll be right back.